What's up, guys? It's Argon657 here. Today I bring you another Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. This battle is going to be against MetagrossManZ. He is going to have his channel in the description, although it's actually from his Twitch channel. So yeah, basically we're actually having two battles. Both of them are against him. So. Let's see how everything goes. He's going to lead off with Ferrothorn, I'll lead off with Shuckle, and he's going to go for the knockoff. I'm going to go for the Sticky Web. And, yeah, these are basically OU battles, so, that we're going to have, so. Yeah, so he's going to set up his rocks, I'm going to set up my own stealth rocks. So everything's looking pretty good for me because, he's gonna have to go into something to defog later. I mean, it's pretty good though, but he's gonna end up going for the Power Whip. I'm gonna go for the Encore. So that's not bad though. But I can just come in with my Mega Altaria, and I could easily just go for the. I actually don't remember what set this Altaria is, if it's physical or special, because like this battle was from a long time ago. So yeah, he's gonna go into his Gliscor over here, and I'm going to I don't remember what I'm gonna do. I think I might have been going for the Dragon Dance. So yeah, no, I go for the Roost. I'm gonna go for the Roost just to get up all the health back, and he's gonna activate his Toxic Orb with his Gliscor, but I don't want to take a Toxic, so I'm going to go back into my Shuckle to absorb it because I don't really need it anymore. He's going to go for the Ice Fang, and he's going to miss, so it's not really that good for him, so that means I get a chance to go for the Encore, although it wouldn't have mattered because I would have been able to take another one regardless. So he's going to go for the Ice Fang. I'm going to go for the Encore. I'm going to switch out over here. And I'm going to go into my Keldeo over here, and he's going to get the Ice Fang off. And this will give me an opportunity to set up a substitute. Because seeing the leftovers, I do remember this is a substitute Calm Mind set. So he's going to go right back into his Ferrothorn. I'm going to go for the sub. And I think set up a Calm Mind over here, so it's really good. So now that I'm behind the sub, he's forced to go for the Power Whip. Now if he misses, then that would be really great though, because then I could get an extra hit off. But I actually ultimately decided to go for the Secret Sword because I want to be able to get as much damage on Ferrothorn as possible, so he's going to break my substitute, which is fine. He didn't miss actually, so he would have had to go into another Pokemon to break my sub after I take out his Ferrothorn. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Secret Sword and take him out. So that's really good. So Ferrothorn's out of the way. Ferrothorn is kind of annoying though in OU, because it leech seeds and protects and stuff like that. Yeah, so he's going to go into his Zapdos, and I don't want to take a Discharge or anything, so what I'm going to do, or Thunderbolt, so I'm going to switch out, because I'm going to save this Keldeo for later. I'm going to sack my Shuckle over here, because I want to see what move he's going to lock himself into. He's going to end up going for the Volt Switch, so that's not bad though, and I do see the leftovers, so it's not really a big deal. So yeah, I'm gonna go into my Landorus over here, and this is a Choice Scarf Landorus, but I'm gonna go for the U-turn to see what he's gonna do, but he ends up staying in, so that's not really good. So he's probably gonna get up a Roost or something like that, so I'm gonna go into my Tapu Koko to get up the Electric Surge. Now, he does have the Gliscor still, and I do have the Hidden Power Ice, so I'll be able to hit the Gliscor super effectively with that move, so But I'm going to go for the Roost first, because I want to get back up to full health. He's going to go for the Heat Wave, and yeah, he's going to get the burn, unfortunately, so that really, it's going to really hurt my Tapu Koko, but not that much, but he's going to, I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to go for the Z move. I'm going to go for the Gigavolt Havoc, because at this point, I just need to take out the Zapdos. Now, he could have actually switched out into his Gliscor, and I would have wasted the Z move, but I needed to get this hit off. I mean, I had to risk it. Luckily, he stayed in, and I'm going to be able to take out the Zapdos with a critical hit. So, I'm not sure if that crit mattered. I think that crit may have mattered on the Zapdos. So now he's going to go to his Gliscor. And I'm going to go for the U-turn. And actually, wait, I'm not even sure if I have Hidden Power Ice on this Tapu Koko. I think I might just have Dazzling Gleam. I don't remember, because this battle was from a long time ago. I know this Tangrowth has Hidden Power Ice. But he's going to go for the Ice Flame. I'm going to easily eat that, take that very nicely. And he's going to go for another Ice Fang. Just hoping for the freeze, but it's not doing too much. I could just regenerate that off. So, I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice, and it's going to do a decent amount. And I think I'm going to go for another Hidden Power Ice over here, just to knock him out. Yeah, so I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice. He's going to go for the Ice Fang. I'm going to take that, and he's going to get knocked out with the Hidden Power Ice. So Gliscor's gone. He's going to go into his Charizard, and at this point, I don't really need the Tangrowth anymore, so I'm just going to leave it as Death Fodder. So, because I want to see what he's going to do, and I think I packed the Earthquake on this thing. But he's going to go for the Flare Blitz. Now, the thing is, he could have easily set up on me, and that would have been a huge problem. So yeah, my Tangrowth is gone. I'm going to go into my Landorus, and yeah, he could have easily set up on me with the Tangrowth and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm going to switch out, and I'm going to go into my Tapu Koko as Death Fodder, because I want to see what he wants to do. I want to see if he's going to go for a Dragon Claw or something like that, but he ends up going straight for the Flare Blitz. So my Tapu Koko is gone, so, but now I can just go back into my Landorus, which is Choice Scarf, and I could just outspeed him, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the U-turn, because I thought he was gonna switch out, but he doesn't. He stays in. I should have actually went for the Earthquake, but I'm going to go into my Mega Altaria. Actually, wait, I went for the, I went to Landorus a few times because I wanted to get the Intimidate off a couple of times. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, he's going to go for the Roost. And, I think this is a physical, yeah, this is a physical Altaria set. I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. And the thing is that I'm going to be able to go for a return. But I'm going to get up a second Dragon Dance just to make sure that I have enough juice to knock out the Charizard. Like, I want to have enough strength to take this Charizard out. And the Earthquake's not going to do enough damage to me because of the -2. I'm going to go for the Roost myself. I'm thinking he might have Dragon Dance, so he's going to go for the Earthquake. So yeah. Or he could be just Roost and 3 attacks or something like that. But I'm just going to go for the return over here. And I'm going to be able to finish off this Mega Charizard. So that's really good. So now I have the strength to pretty much knock out everything else on his team. And his Keldeo, even though it's Scarf because of the Sticky Web, I'll be able to outspeed it for sure. Although I'm at +2, so it wouldn't have mattered. So I'm going to go for the return and knock out the Keldeo. and I'm gonna go. He's gonna go into his Tapu Lele, which is his last Pokemon, and I am going to go for the return, and I'm gonna be able to knock him out. So it's going to be a 3-0 victory in my favor, but we are going to have another battle against him. So yeah, it was a pretty decent battle. It was a pretty good battle actually. So yeah, let's move on to the second battle. So, our second battle is going to be another OU tier match, and it's against the MetagrossManZ, the same guy. But his team looks a little bit more threatening this time. So yeah, I'm going to lead off with my Landorus. He's going to lead off with his Tapu Koko, and he does have the Halucha though. That's the thing. Like, he has a Halucha though, and he could possibly have the Electric Seed. And most Tapu Koko Halucha combos are usually like Electric Seed, or he could just have. I mean, most Tapu Lucha combos are like all those seeds that correspond with the electric terrain. So he's going to actually switch on to his Gyarados as I set up the Stealth Rocks, and I am going to go to my Rotom over here because I do need to get this Will-O-Wisp off, because this Gyarados could easily sweep my entire team. So. Yeah, so he's going to go for the Waterfall. It's not going to do that much to my Rotom because I'm more of a defensive variant. So I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp because I want to hit this thing and cripple it. But I think he makes a good play over here, and he's going to absorb it and get the Flash Fire boost. So yeah, that was a really good play on his part, going to his Typhlosion and predicting me to go for the Will-O-Wisp and not for like a Hydro Pump or something like that. But he's going to go for the Hidden Power Ground. It's not going to affect me, but I'm going to go for the Volt Switch to see what he wants to do, if he's going to switch out or not. But I'm going to go into my Landorus, and I'm going to be able to pretty much go for the Earthquake, but he's going to switch out. But his Typhlosion can only switch in one more time now because of the Stealth Rock. So he's going to go into his Mamoswine. I'm going to go for the U-turn just to get out of there because I know he's going to switch out. I'm going to go back into my Rotom. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump over here instead of the Will-O-Wisp. But he's going to set up the Stealth Rocks. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump to see if I'm going to be able to knock out the Mamoswine. Unfortunately, I missed, so yeah, that's very unfortunate because now he can save his Mamoswine for later. I'm going to predict him to switch out, however, and go for the Volt Switch because I know the Gyarados is going to come in. And yeah, so I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. And Volt Switch is going to do a decent amount to Mega Gyarados, so that's really good. I'm going to go into my Landorus and get the Intimidate off because I know that I can easily, I mean, not easily, but I could probably take a hit from the Mega Gyarados, but I'm going to go for the U-turn, and I end up knocking out the Mega Gyarados, so that's pretty good, so I don't have to worry about him setting up Dragon Dances and sweeping my whole team. So I'm going to go into my Rotom, because Rotom's like the only thing that can check Mamoswine. But he's going to go into his Tapu Koko over here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have that Halucha with the Electric Seed and stuff like that. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into my Tapu Bulu to get rid of the electric terrain and activate the grassy terrain over here, so he wouldn't have to, so that way he wouldn't go into his Halucha and get the electric seed activated. So But he's going to go for the Hidden Power. I think it's Hidden Power Ice, like most Tapu Koko's carry for Landorus. But he's going to go into his Typhlosion. And I'm just going to go for the Superpower because at this point, I want to see what he wants to do. I could have went for the Horn Leech though, but because like Horn Leech would have pretty much hit a lot of his Pokemon anyway. So he's now going to go back into his Tapu Koko to activate the Electric Terrain again. And I think I'm going to switch on to my Landorus, although I think, I don't know. I'm going to switch on to my Landorus over here to see what he wants to do. So yeah, I'm going to get the Intimidate off, but it doesn't matter because Tapu Koko is a special attacking variant. But I think I'm going to go for the U-turn. I could have went for the Earthquake, but the thing is I didn't want him to go into his Hawlucha freely. I'm going to go into my Zeraora over here to take any hit he goes into. He's going to go for the Hidden Power Ice. Yeah, it's not going to do too much. It's like the only thing that outspeeds Tapu Koko. So I'm going to go for the Plasma Fist. And I'm going to go, I'm going to knock out the Tapu Koko. Actually, no, I don't knock out the Tapu Koko quite yet. But he's going to go for the Thunderbolt. And he's going to activate the Volt Absorb, so I'm going to get some health back. I guess he forgot about the fact that it has Volt Absorb, so yeah, I'm going to go for the knockoff and get rid of the Shuckle Berry. He's going to go into his Hawlucha over here, and he's going to activate his Electric Seed, so I'm going to go for the Plasma Fist over here, and he's going to go for the High Jump Kick, and he knocks me out though, so that kind of sucks, but I'm going to go into my Tornadus because I don't have, I mean, I could take any hit he goes for because he's unboosted, he hasn't set up any Sword Stances yet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Z move, I'm going to go for the Supersonic Sky Strike over here. So that's really good. So I'm going to be able to knock out this Hawlucha before it gets a chance to sweep my whole team. Now, at least I didn't give him a chance to set up on me because I had the Zeraora. I could have went for the Plasma Fist and knocked him out. And also Tornadus, I could have easily, I was going to go for the Z move anyway. So he's going to go back into his Mamoswine after the Hawlucha has been taken down. So I'm going to switch out because I do need the Tornadus for later. I could save it for Death Fodder later. I'm going to go into my Landorus to get the Intimidate off. To see what he wants to do. He's going to go for the Ice Shard. It's going to knock me out, so it doesn't really matter if he got a crit or not. And he's Life Orb, so it doesn't really matter that much. So Landorus is gone, so I'm going to go into my Rotom. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump. But he's going to go for the Earthquake, and I have the Levitate, so I'm not sure why he went for Earthquake when Rotom has the ability to Levitate. So he's going to go for the Icicle Crash, and I do miss the Hydro Pump again, so that really sucks. So that's really unfortunate, though. But I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, and I'm going to knock him out finally. But yeah. If I would have hit the Hydro Pump last turn, I would have been able to have have a little bit more health. But he's going to go into his Kartana, and he's going to get the I think he's Scarfed or something like that. I don't know. But he's going to go for the Leaf Blade and knock me out. So it is a problem because he could have easily just went through my whole team because my Landorus is gone. I'm going to go into my my Mawile, although Mawile is another Pokemon that I have with Intimidate, so I'll be able to go for the knockoff and get rid of his Choice Scarf, because I know most Kartanas can be Scarfed or they could have Swords Dance Z move. He's going to go for the Leaf Blade. The Leaf Blade is still going to do a decent amount of damage. That's because of the critical hit. I'm going to go for the knockoff. and get rid of his choice scarf, and I could just go for the sucker punch and win. So it will be once again a 3-0 victory in my favor. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a comment below, leave a like button, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will see you guys later.